What's going on, everyone? GeoFucks. And in this video, I'm just kind of talking about an update. So, my right pec was swollen, significantly swollen. I will have pictures of that in the community tab as well on my Instagram. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen. So, this is kind of like a shameless plug. You might want to follow me on Instagram. Okay, GeoFucks, Twitter, GeoFucks. But let's get into this. So, update. My right pec was severely swollen. Like, it looked like I had a big A cup, small B cup. Everything's good on my left side, as you can see. Like, left side, no big issues. Right side is where all the issues were at. It was just swollen. From the looks of it, it looks like my JP drain either wasn't suctioning all of the blood and extra fluid out, or I had a bleeding outside of the JP drain area. You know, we don't know for sure, but that's what they're thinking. So anyways, let's talk about it. So I went in last Monday for them to remove the left drain. They decided to keep the right JP drain in because this was significantly bigger. Wednesday, I went back last Wednesday. They removed the JP drain and essentially told me it'll go down on its own, just give it some time. Then Monday or Tuesday, they emailed me and was like, hey, because I had to call them anyways, because for some reason my job hasn't received some paperwork from my surgeon, my doctor. So they were asking me to follow up on that anyway. So I called, and then from there they were asking, well, how's everything going with your right pec? Is it still swollen? And I'm like, yes, it seems to have gotten bigger, you know, and it's like heavy and numb on this side. And they were like, send in 3 pictures, front and each side angle. So I sent those 3 pictures in. Literally within an hour, I got a phone call and an appointment to come in yesterday, which was Wednesday. So a week later, I went back yesterday, Wednesday, and they went in. The PA and my surgeon at the University of Michigan Health Systems went in. And at first, the PA was like, well, you know, let's see if we can drain it. Let's see. And drain it on this side, was going to drain it on another location of how they went in. But she felt like she was hitting something that was thick, and it looked like it was coagulated, like the blood had coagulated, so it was like solid and chunky. So they were like, you know what, we're just gonna wait. Hold up, let's get your surgeon. Let's see if your surgeon is still here. Shockingly, surprisingly, my surgeon was still there, and my PA did go out to go do that additional thing to see. So when the surgeon came in, the surgeon was like, oh yes, let's drain this. We can do it. Hold on, let's do it together. So the PA and the surgeon literally, but with the surgeon, the doctor, he went from a different angle to do the draining from what the PA did. And the PA was assisting the doctor by pushing on this upper part. Because if you would have, well, you'll see the pictures. This was thick as hell. This was super thick. All of this, it just was super heavy. And it just was like, is it gonna bust? What's gonna happen? Because it was like really looking weird. Like I said, it looked like I had a big A cup, small B cup. Like, it was strange. And even now, it's still like, it's not significantly bigger, but it is still bigger. And then two, people are like, how do you already have pectoral muscles? Again, I did weight training, powerlifting, kickboxing for years. So, and I don't have like super, you know, like, oh my God, look at me, look at my muscles. But I already had a nice little layer of that going. So anyways, they went in, the PA's pushing down, applying pressure. They numbed it up, even though it was already numb on this side. I can't really feel much. And they were like, we're still going to numb it. It's precaution. Do you feel any pressure? Do you feel anything? You might feel some burning. And I'm like, I don't feel anything. I don't know what's going on. And they were just getting it out. And I will show a picture of that too. Definitely trigger warning. This whole video should probably just be trigger warning, even though I'm not really showing you anything, you know, it's just me chilling. But trigger warning when you see the pictures. They took out over 80 cc's, 80 milliliters of blood. And as you can see, just that 80, it significantly went down. significantly went down, right? Like significantly. So I go back Friday, tomorrow, to see if they can remove additional amount. But as you can see, it has significantly went down. And the gist of this video is basically just to say, yes, there's transphobia, yes, there's racism, classism, ableism, etc. Our healthcare system is not perfect by any means. However, at the same time, closed mouths don't get fed. We have to speak up and advocate for ourselves a lot. If we don't, I would have just been sitting around with this super large right pack that's swollen and getting blackened and bruised and everything else. And I would have just been dealing with that. But that's why you have to keep putting in complaints, sending pictures, talking to your PA, talking to your doctor, talking to your nurse, letting them know how you feel, whatever it may be. And if the case comes where you need to go to a different facility, a different doctor, a different nurse, a different, physical PA, etc., then so be it. It's crazy, but we have to advocate and speak up for ourselves, because oftentimes this is how you end up getting infections, people having all kinds of other health complications, potentially dying, because we're not getting proper care, or we're not speaking up when we are not feeling comfortable, or we're not feeling like we're getting service the correct way. So hopefully this video can kind of serve as a purpose. We have to speak up, y'all. If we don't speak up, who is going to speak up on our behalf? And also, I feel like when we speak up, we're able to help each other better get service. So the next trans person, the next trans man, the next trans masculine person, or the next person, period, that's getting a double incision mastectomy with nipple graft or no nipple graft can get proper treatment. You feel me? So anyways, I just want to give an update on that. This is how I'm looking. It has significantly went down, and I have to get, I want to give credit where it's due. I'm thankful to the University of Michigan Health Systems, my PA and my surgeon. But again, you have to speak up. If you're having issues, all this being quiet and letting stuff slide, and you sitting up in discomfort or in pain, or it's looking freaky, and you know this is not how it should look, speak up, y'all. For real, for real. I just want to encourage people to speak up and advocate for yourself. But yeah. My nipples are doing well. They've lost pretty much both nipples, left and right, have lost the pigmentation. So I will definitely be getting nipple tattooing in the future. But I just kind of want to wait, because I'm not really trying to be in the hospital 24/7. And I was so happy that they were able to drain this, because if not, I would have been adding additional time to being out of work. And they did let me know that more than likely, you will need to get a revision surgery, but it can be covered because of this issue. And the nipple tattooing as well, they can do all of that at the University of Michigan Health System plastic surgery. So again, that's me. Side angle. Oh shit. Side angle. That's me. And there you go.